So what's most exciting? What do you think is going to move the needle the most for our customers?
So the bit that really got me going was semantics, because it's been multiple releases. This is about the third release. And they're putting the entities and relationships into the database. You know, to my non-technical mind, it just feels like we're moving more intelligence into the data, which is going to make the queries better and applications better, and just take us to an entirely different level. The more you give meaning to the data in the structure, so when you search and query it, that seems transformational to me.
Yeah, I like what Joe said about it. It's ironic that everybody has these concepts of what their entities are, what the relationships are, and they have them in Word documents or in diagrams on the wall, or they have them coded in their code, or they have them in ETL jobs, but everywhere except in the database where they belong, right?
It's staggering how, and the second bit is, in today's world, you just can't underestimate the importance of the security, and we're pushing. So moving the encryption into the database, so it's not just on disk write. But I also think the redaction, because more and more we've got banks who want to share information about a company but without mentioning the company name, or healthcare talking about a patient without the patient name, and not just the name, but information that could lead you to guess the name.
Yeah.
And so the redaction at an entity level, I think is going to make a lot more things possible, and our customers more comfortable with level of security.
Yeah, I think that's all part of the bigger story about data integration, right? Because a lot of people think about data integration from a technology perspective.
Yep.
How do I actually get all this data together? Which is a hard problem. You saw my keynote, and I talked a lot about that. But the other big problem with data integration is, what do I do once I have all that data together? How do I make sure that it's managed and governed consistently? Because I'm taking data from all these different sources that have their own different policies, right? And putting them all in one place. And I have to manage the data according to its policy. Just because I've got it integrated into one database doesn't, absolve me of the responsibility of governing it properly.
Yep.
And so all those capabilities, encryption at rest, redaction, element level security, the improvements that we're making to bitemporal to do more compliance-oriented work, worm device compatibility, which I don't know if Joe mentioned, but that's part of the bitemporal improvements. Okay. The tiered storage for lifecycle, bitemporal is a compliance feature. The security features are security features. Tiered storage is a lifecycle feature. These are all very important governance features, and these are really critical if you're going to have a big data hub.